Hey guys, my name is Fina Solis and this is Interview with Travelers and Couchsurfers. Today, my guest Antonio. Antonio, how are you?
Yeah!
Cool. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Antonio, I'm Italian and I'm traveling Southeast Asia heading up to India at some point.
Cool.
That's it.
So Antonio is my guest. He's in my Couchsurfing. He's staying here for 3 days now. So Antonio, how did you know and learn about Couchsurfing?
Couchsurfing, well, the first time I heard about it, I was in France and I was going to Lille, so a friend talked about that and I just sent a few messages to people and they replied. One of them asked me.
Cool.
And yeah, as long as at the moment I don't really have a place, so I can't host. I feel like expressing myself with messages and letters so that the other person could feel something, and it's all about meeting people that walk along our path. So it's a way to burn karma, as they say.
So, what is the good experience during your travel?
Actually,
the travel that you never forget. It's an unforgettable moment for you that makes you a person, like grows you into a mature man.
Okay, so Couchsurfing is all about giving and receiving. So anytime people with open heart welcome you, it's something beautiful, and that's something contagious too. Like smiling and being happy is contagious also. When you receive love and help, it's something amazing. I would say last year I went for a 10 days tour and in Italy. And as well as this time, I mean, Fiona, you're so...
Thank you.
There's no words to describe.
Thank you so much, Antonio. Appreciate
your
it.
beautiness inside and outside. So,
Thanks.
we ended up being hosted in a hotel.
Wow.
The owner, a really nice lady, she also has a restaurant nearby the hotel, so she was making food for us and everything from her heart. So
that's really something that every travel you do, it's just like a surprise that you don't know what you're gonna get. It's what experience, like what next in every adventure. So do you have any bad experience in your travel, like wherever in the world, like like mild, you get stolen, or just like have this accident or stuff like that? So yeah, if you want to share, or if you don't understand,
well,
like the hardest.
I got a really strong memory of my trip in the States. It happened last year. Been there for 3.5 months, and at some point I found myself in the street without. I went to visit a friend, and then things ended up wrong. So I left the place, and I was living as a homeless.
Inspiring.
But in a different way compared to people from the area. because they have a different story. And, homelessness is something really deep. It's not like someone living. There's many reasons and things to say about that. But what I want to say is that I was wanting to get out of it, to find someone who could help me and to whom I could be of help at my many ways. So in the end, I had different kind of experiences I'm going through. But then at some point, I met a person I really loved. She saved me. I did to her. She told me she also, I gave her a lot. So
that's beautiful. That's really nice. And hi to her. Hi. Hi to your friend. To your missus. To your wife. So that's really inspiring. And like in the moment that when we are in dark, and you don't really you're not giving up and you continue, because I always tell like some of my travel, like at the end of the tunnel, the dark tunnel, there is always a light waiting for in the last, when you go there. So never lose hope. Yeah, that's really inspiring there, what you've done and what you did, because as long as you're alive, things go wrong, there's always a solution with everything. So that's really nice story, which is it inspires others to never give up whenever you have all these struggles, because it's just temporary and you will get over it anyway. And what is the most funniest travel adventure that you've done?
What's the funniest? Let's say
the laughter yoga. Yeah, that's awesome.
All of them. There's nothing coming to my mind at the moment.
I was like also like I host when I host a lot of people, it's inspired me when they have different story, especially him, because he done a laughter yoga, which is I've learned a lot. Like I've learned a lot about how to laugh, inhale, exhale, the breathing, and how to the prayer of like before you eat and stuff like that. So that's really yeah. So it's so cool. So I never regret doing this and like hosting people, because there also makes them. They also makes me a person who I am today, and all of their experience. It's and then I will never forget all of them. They're from different different experience in each and every one. So everything is unique and special. So what traveling means to you, Antonio?
Yeah, traveling. Rediscovering myself in different perspectives, and evolving to solution. Yeah.
That's cool. So what is the best advice that you receive from people, that you get from people, a person who give you an advice? What is traveling advice that you get from people? From a person, or
Which kind of advice?
yeah, any advice that you always like, it's in your mind, like that the person give you this kind of advice that you don't forget?
Well, just be safe, be safe, and just experience whatever comes to you. Don't be scared, and forget yourself.
Get lost.
Forget yourself in the sense that it's not, when you travel, it's not only for yourself, it's also for all the people coming to you. That's a reason for everything to happen.
Spreading love, peace. That's really cool. Yeah, and what is your advice to people? Like, advice for them to, if people never traveled and want to travel, so saving and anything that you can advise to like people watching this, and you are here traveling, conquering. Like some people, it's a fear, and of course we are all scared of things that we don't know. So my first time I was really scared, but just try, and if you don't try, then what's gonna happen? So explain tips, travels, ideas, information.
I would say, there's many ways to travel. You can travel within yourself too. I mean, the town where you live.
Correct.
So, I feel like saying, look around you with marvel and pay attention to what you didn't appreciate before. Be grateful and enjoy whatever you can. Second by second, moment, every moment is treasure.
Sure, correct. Thank you, Antonio. So this is how he teach me about like Frank food, like ho ho,
Ho ho,
ha
ha
ha,
ha,
ho
ho ho,
ha ha, That's so cool. So and he told me when you can laugh at least 10 to 15 minutes, it's really good for your daily routine, positive life, and just let it go.
Yeah, just in 2 words, just
correct.
if you feel like knowing something more,
Sure.
just laugh to your own and find a lot of stuff.
That's cool. That's true. Always, always thinking to remind it to yourself, like, if things done to your life, the damage has been done. All you have to do is find the roots to solve it, and the rest will follow. Because when you keep stressing yourself and blaming anyone or doing things, you and yourself are suffering and struggling. So just find a way, because every problem is always a solution. So thank you for watching, and always remember, the world is our house, countries are living rooms, lakes, seas and oceans are swimming pools. So travel safe and goodbye.
Ciao, ciao.